Cali Grown Coaching here. I'm bringing you this little short 5 tips to feel amazing about your life today. So, so yeah, number one, I would say just try to make progress in your life. Don't focus on the material things, but rather focus on things that fulfill you in life. Try to learn new skills, challenge yourself, read a book. Um, yeah, when we focus on material things in life, I'm sure we've all realized that when you obtain them, you kind of always want more and more and more, and we should strive for more of a balanced life. Um, yeah, you know, focus on being able to provide for your family, but we don't need to strip all the resources out of the world to we're not all trying to be Jeff Bezos. That would be number one. Just make progress in life. Don't focus on material things. Focus on improving yourself. So number two is similar to that. Just don't focus on the struggles in life, because we all have some sort of issue or struggles we're going through. That's human nature to analyze things, and we try to improve things, and we look at our lives, and we look at where we can improve, and we tend to judge ourselves and beat each other up, and we are our own worst critic in a lot of ways. And so you just got to realize that that's kind of just a voice that's kind of always going to be around. Kind of maybe it's there to push you at times, so it's beneficial at times. You don't want to silence it, but you don't want to focus on it ideally either. And I know for myself, some of the most growth in my life I've experienced is going through tough times. So once you accomplish, a goal that you thought was difficult, or you overcome some issue in your life, you come out the other side better and a changed person. So don't focus on the small day-to-day struggles, but rather what you can do to eliminate or ignore all the little noise in your life, the little tedious things that tend to pick at us. My boss was little bit late, or my coworker did this, or this person doesn't listen to me. There's just so many different things that we go through. That we need to focus on what we can do in life just to be a little bit more happy, a little more positive outlook. That stuff will definitely help. And then so the third tip I would say is focus on giving yourself what you need first in order to take care of others around you. I have to remind myself of this constantly due to my human nature of taking care of others and trying to solve problems. And there may be instances where your young children, obviously, they need you no matter what state you're in, so that takes precedence there. But we've all heard you can't pour from an empty cup, right? And it's really true. You have to take care of your own needs, and then you can take care of the needs of others around you. Take care of your career, take care of your family, take care of your friends, to what extent you can. So yeah, it doesn't matter what everyone else is going through. If you're in a tumultuous spot in your life, then you're not much help to anybody. So you got to take care of yourself, and then you can kind of definitely take care of your family and your career and those things going forward. So we got to make ourselves a priority. That's probably hard for a lot of us, especially if we're parents or we're the provider for our family. But it's tough, but we have to do it. And then number 4 tip for feeling amazing, getting your finances in order. Whether that's making a budget, realizing how much money you have coming in versus going out, and then start working on trying to save at least $1,000, and then work on paying off all your high interest debts, generally credit card debts. Um, you want to get it down to where you only have maybe your, hopefully, some people may have student loans, some people may have car loan, mortgage, home loan. But if you can just get it down to those 2 or 3, then you'll feel much better. You can kind of just plug away on those, and then you can start building up your emergency fund for 6 months of expenses, just in case. That's in case you lose your job, something happens, you get sick. Who knows? It's an emergency fund for an emergency. You get in a car wreck, who knows what's going to happen. So you have that to fall back on, so you don't have to pull from your retirement or your other stuff like that, and it won't put you all the way back into debt. You won't have to go back into credit card debt. So that would be, get your finances in order. Get that 6 months, 3 months, 6 months emergency fund going, and then start investing in your 401k through work if you have one. If not, if you do have one and they match your contribution, then you should definitely put up so you're getting the match, because that's just free money you're getting from them. So that's great when companies do that. But if not, you can also start your own brokerage with a Roth IRA through like Fidelity, Vanguard, one of those, and then work on your own retirement, which is, I have one through work, but I also have my own just in case. I'd like to have my own stuff, so I don't have to depend on my employer. And I know these seem like a lot of steps, but just start where you can, make progress, and in time, these things will come together. Doesn't matter your age. It just matters that you start. And obviously, the younger you are, the better off you are. If you're someone in your 20s and you're able to put a couple $100 away a month into a retirement account, you'll be able to retire much sooner than 65 if you really feel the need to. Be to work on your physical and mental health, and daily if possible, especially your physical. But this could be, anything from changing your diet around. You could be getting more fresh fruit and vegetables. You could be drinking more water, cutting out soda or alcohol. Those are huge. Drinking water is huge. Getting some exercise. Just walk. Get out and walk in the morning. Try to do 10 minutes of cardio. Maybe you do some push-ups, some jumping jacks. All these things will make you feel better about yourself over time, especially once you start to see your body improving, and you'll feel better, and you'll keep up with this routine. And even if it's just 10 minutes, you'll be surprised how much that can change your physical appearance over time. And you can also take some deep breaths. Take time for some deep breathing. Just sit and relax for 5 minutes when possible. Close your eyes. Try to tune everything out. Give your mind a chance to have a break. Maybe recharge a little bit. And do these things on a consistent basis, and your life will drastically change. If you're doing some of these things already, great. Congratulations on the progress. I hope to be along for your journey. And thanks for listening to me. I hope you guys got some value out of this. If you do, please subscribe. I look forward to being able to share more of just my general tips and my life experience, and